How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about everything that you as a homeowner needs to know about homeowners insurance here in the state of Michigan. This video is about giving you a broad understanding of what this insurance coverage is and some important aspects to consider when you are either purchasing a policy or renewing the current policy that you have in place. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Brian Gutowski. I'm an independent insurance agent based here in the state of Michigan, Metro Detroit specifically, and I work with businesses on their commercial insurance programs as well as helping families and individuals with their personal insurance, their home, their auto insurance as well. My goal with this channel is to pass on a little bit of educational information to you so that you can make more informed decisions around your insurance, whether it's for yourself, your family, or your business, and overall help answer any questions that you might have. So let's get into it. First, what are the major exposures that you have as a homeowner here in the state of Michigan? You're dealing with risks like severe weather, fire, theft, and liability issues if somebody were to get hurt on your property. Understanding these exposures is critical, as these are what form the basis of what your insurance policy will cover. Now, what are the top aspects of a homeowner's insurance policy in Michigan? Here are a few points to consider. First is going to be the dwelling amount, the coverage A replacement cost amount for your home. This will cover the main structure of the house. So if a storm or fire damages this part of the policy would pay for any repairs or rebuilding. It is extremely important that your home is properly valued to an accurate replacement cost. Underinsuring your home could lead to potential issues down the line if there ever is a claim. Then there's personal property coverage. The easiest way to describe this coverage is if you were to flip your house upside down, what would fall out? This would include things like furniture, appliances, electronics, clothing, any dishes and silverware, things like that. Then there's the liability section of the policy. If somebody gets hurt or injured on your property and decides to sue you, this personal liability coverage would help cover the medical expenses and legal fees of that. The next thing I want to mention are optional coverages. This would include things like water backup, service line coverage, equipment breakdown. These endorsements don't always come with a policy that you purchase, so it is important to note if you have these risks on your property at your home that you do consider adding them onto your policy. And I do have other videos that go specifically into coverages like water backup and what exactly the difference between that and flood coverage are. So those are just a few optional coverages that I recommend looking into, as well as guaranteed home replacement cost or an extended replacement cost endorsement. Depending on the insurance company that you work with will determine what exactly is offered to you. And this would be for that coverage A dwelling amount that I mentioned earlier. So those are just a few optional coverages to consider and look into. The last point I will mention here is deductibles and premiums. It is important to note what your deductible is. This would be what you would pay out of pocket before your insurance coverage kicks in. So let's say you have a deductible of $1,000 and you have a claim for $10,000. The insurance company would only give you $9,000. And then how will these deductibles impact your premium? Higher deductibles will usually lead to lower premiums, and then vice versa. This is because when you have higher deductibles, you are personally taking on more risk than the insurance company, which will then lead to a lower premium that they will charge you. So when you are purchasing or renewing a policy, here are a few recommendations that I have. First is to review and regularly update your coverage. Make sure that your coverage keeps up with any home renovations that you've had. Maybe if you've added an addition or a deck to your house, make sure that the replacement cost of your home reflects that increased property value. And then as far as discounts and saving money goes, if you are not already doing so, look into bundling your auto insurance with your home insurance as well. Almost every insurance company out there will give you a fairly significant discount if you have those two bundled together with the same insurance company. And also consider asking about those optional coverages and anything that your agent might recommend adding onto the policy. Depending on the actual coverage, the additional premium to add it on might be less than you think. Now, what are some common mistakes that I see with homeowners when it comes to purchasing their home insurance? First is going to be underestimating their coverage needs. Whether it is the actual coverage A dwelling replacement cost amount that I mentioned earlier, or not purchasing optional coverages like water backup and then having a water backup issue in their basement or something like that, and then it's not covered. Those are just a couple of the issues that I will commonly come across. Another is not taking the time to look around at other options. If you've been with an insurance company for a while and they've steadily increased their rates, now might be a good opportunity to work with an independent agent and see what options are out there for your home insurance. Rates are consistently changing with these insurance carriers, so working with an independent agent like myself that works with strong insurance companies is always a good option. So in summary, understanding what exactly goes into your home insurance policy here in Michigan is extremely important. It protects one of the largest financial investments that many of you will make throughout your lifetime. So making sure that you do have the proper protection for that in place is extremely important. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions about your home insurance, auto insurance, any personal insurance needs in general, I would love the opportunity to work with you and see if our team can help. There are a lot of ways to get a hold of me, and they should all be in the description below. Please feel free to reach out directly, text, call, email, whatever is easiest. And if you have any questions about insurance, personal insurance, commercial, whatever it may be, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to help answer those as well. So thank you again.